one of the most overlooked traits that I think people tend to overlook is being still. Um, Stillness is just such a essential gift that when you are waiting and in that moment you can really see what you're really doing wrong. Like, so many people just think that I'm just gonna grind every day, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna just do this. But you gotta really realize there are moments where you just gotta just look and see what you're doing. Because some people just put their head down and just go. Yes, there are moments where it's necessary to push down your head and go, but you gotta see where you're going first. You gotta make sure, all right, there is no roadblocks ahead. Let me put my head down and go. You know, but so many people just want to just put their head down and go and don't see anything in front of them. They just going, and just wherever I end up is wherever I end up. It's not the right. It's not the right approach. Okay, it's really not. Um, I just want people to realize that life best moments and life most important moments is when you're still. Not when you're receiving accolades, not when you're receiving that accomplishment. It's when you're still. Um, and sometimes I hate it, sometimes I love it. You know, I always go back to like just when I was working. It's like I didn't have any moment to be still. I had zero moments because I was constantly working. And when I was working that job, it was like I was thinking so much about my music career and like, can this really get stopped because I'm doing this every day? And I really felt like I was. I really believed that I was. And I had to really sit with myself because my mind was always going. The moment I get off work, figuring out what I can do to push my career forward, making songs, editing things. And it was, I felt more free, not working that job, even though I was getting paid, than not getting paid at all and just pushing my career forward. That was the most rewarding feeling ever. And it took being still in that moment to realize that. Like, had I just been trying to just get through it, get through the grind, and yeah, I could be having a lot more money, but my time wouldn't have been utilized. And so I had to really sit with myself and be like, if I'm going to do this and if I'm going to flourish in whatever we call this journey, your career, it's not about necessarily accomplishing and getting fame and all this crazy stuff. It's just, I just want to really push my vision and be a person, a creator, a artist, whatever you want to call it, like somebody that just wants to just make their vision and just speak about their life. And I think, just speak about their life in a creative way. I just think that, like, life is too short not to go after um, whatever you want to do in life. And I think that was sitting on my heart, that was in my spirit, and that's what provoked me to push. So being still might be overlooked, but it's the most important thing that's going to ever help you progress in life.